Yo, what's the word? It's your boy 16. If you like the content on this channel, I want to ask you like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to click that bell for post notifications. Also, I got a website at www.16shotonvisuals.com. But that's enough of me talking. Let's get to what y'all came to see. So how did you come across the name Alpo when you was looking?
The first time I ever heard it, or like who told me like that's supposed to be my father?
Yeah, because you said you was looking.
All right, my mother, she brought it up to me, like, yo, that might be your father, but I don't fuck with dude. You feel me? I don't even want to fuck with dude, and I don't want to remember dude. Like, that's part of my life, is that part of my life. And then, when I went to prison, I was like bumping like into his friends and shit that, you know, seen me when I was little. Cause they was either cool with him or cool with my moms, whatever. But they was telling me like, yo, like, you gotta be careful, man. You know, your father did a lot of dirt, and they telling me about him like as if I knew. So I'm just listening. I'm like, nah, like, I don't know nothing about that. Like, my pops, he a lame dude. Like, you feel me? What, a nigga who I thought was my pops, like, he's a fucking lame dude. Like, he does nothing, bro. Like, there's no way that I can have beef because of him. Like, nobody knows him. And nah, man, Po, he used to do this and he used to do that. And I'm, in my head, I'm like, what the fuck is he talking about? But, you know, I knew. You know, because my mother already said something, but, you know, I just kind of just didn't want to believe it at first. And then, like I said, the female officers treated me extra special because they used to fuck with him, and a lot of COs was like looking out for me extra. You know, I started the atmosphere just like changing when I got in prison.
That makes sense. I had seen like they had that movie Paid in Full, that was about him, right?
Yeah.
So like, was he always like somebody that was known before he went to jail? So
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Like, he was known since he was a kid like me. Like, he was outside already, like 9, 10 years old, fucking with the hustlers, fucking with the robbers, you know what I'm saying, the killers. Yeah. He got molded by like one of the realest niggas in the hood, from what I heard, named Randy Love. I'm supposed to be named after him. My first name Randy. You feel me? So.
Cause I had seen like the movie, but it was so long ago I don't really remember the details, so I don't know exactly like the story, but like, you know, like basically like a short version of it. Like, what is he really known for? Like, was he?
He was just known for getting a lot of money and being flashy at first, until the murder game started happening. You know what I mean? Like, he was just known for like being a badass kid. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was outside. You know, like one of them kids that. Like a G-baby kind of kid, like young kid, but he with the older niggas, he doing what the older niggas doing. Like, dude was getting millions when he was like 13, 14. Yeah. He was already a millionaire. That's why nobody can't interview him, because they ain't got enough money. Like, $1 million, he laughed at it like, man, I used to make that shit every day. Like, niggas gotta come to me with some real money.
So like, he had, like, I don't really know like his case, I don't know the details, so I don't want to ask nothing that shouldn't be answered, but you know if you can answer it or not. Like, so was like he known as like a killer type shit?
Yeah.
And then he ended up in a situation where he told, like, how did that work out? Like, what made that?
Basically, he was a killer, you know what I'm saying? He got a lot of shit done, he did a lot of shit himself. And he told on 14 murders that he did.
Damn.
Yeah.
I didn't know that shit.
Yeah, like, he copped out to 14 murders that he did that they didn't never know about. That's why they be saying that.
So, when that had happened, like, is that when his reputation kind of started, like, going downhill? Like, is he good in the city?
It actually made him bigger.
Yeah?
Yeah, because, like, from what I know, he told on niggas that he actually killed. Like, me and 16 did that to dude, and then I killed 16.
Oh, damn.
Like, shit like that.
So, like, is he somebody that's, like, good through the city right now? Like, do he walk through?
Outside right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, go to your local bar, you gonna see him. Go to your local club, you gonna see him. He outside, like. Yeah. He outside. Yeah.
So it ain't the same. Like, do you feel like when 6ix9ine come home, he could do the same thing?
I don't think he could do the same thing. Yeah. Because 6ix9ine wasn't feared. His crew was. Yeah. He's feared like as himself, like without a crew. Like, people still scared of him. Like, when they see him, they still be like crazy.
So that's the reason 6ix9ine was able to like move around and do what he doing, because the crew he had behind him. Like,
yeah. The crew that he had with him was like the original members of the Bloods. Like, Like,
Oh damn.
not all of them, but like some of the most official ones he had with him. Yeah,
So-
like the most respected ones, like especially like in Brooklyn.
So with him doing what he did, he pissed a lot of people off.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I try not to. Other people's shit don't really affect me, so
Yeah.
I don't know how everybody else feels. I think like as a whole, like him just being from New York, people was just mad because they already got to deal with my father shit, like him being from New York and him, you know what I'm saying, telling the shit.
Yeah.
So now it's just like kind of makes it look like
Every
it's
time
cool
you-
to do that in New York.
Yeah.
Some people take it that way. Other people that's real, that know that shit happen every day.
Everywhere.
They like, yeah, everywhere. They just like, all right, cool. Like, dude just wasn't built like that.
Yeah. I know you probably be tired. People keep asking you about the Alpo questions. I seen it all through the interviews, but you know that's our first interview, so that's why.
Yeah, nah, it's cool,
Yeah.
bro. With you, like, I ain't like other niggas. Like, I ain't answering that shit.
For sure.
I'm done with that. You feel me? But you, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You my man, G.
Appreciate
It
it.
is what it is.
Like this is a question I actually wanted myself. Like, as far as you know, with that going on, like, did y'all ever like build a bond or relationship?
Yeah, we have one. We have one.
So like, how was that? Like, when did you find out that was your father?
I mean, like I said, when I was young, it was told to me. It's just whether I wanted to believe it or not. I was like caught in between different mixed emotions. It was just, it took me long to accept it. It wasn't really trying to find out. It was
So as
just
a
like,
kid, like, was it?
It was hard
did
to
you go through
accept
shit?
as a kid because I didn't want to have no type of negativity affiliated with my name.
Yeah.
But when I got older, you know, I got out of jail, he got out of jail, we linked up, you know what I mean? And like, I got some of the best advice in the world from him. Like, he ain't never try to steer me in the wrong direction. Like, for me, nigga, good. I mean, not like we hustling together or we doing crime. Like, nigga just be like dropping jewels on me and shit, telling me how to move.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
So was it like harder for you as a kid? Cause you know how kids could be. Even adults probably, some niggas probably be saying some shit like I seen you have referred to like a Meek lyric, shit like that.
Yeah.
like,
yeah, because like what that type of shit is like, at this point in my life, I know what kind of influence I have over the kids. So I try to be real careful what I say in an interview or even in a song. You understand? Like, and for people to look upon certain artists as the spokesman of the youth, and then you say stuff like, your daddy is a rat, so you a mouse, and then make people actually hate a person who ratted kid. I think that's like how you say that? I think that's like hypocritical. Cause you can't say you stand for the uplifting of the youth and you speak for the youth so they don't get like harassed by police or, you know, whatever it is you standing up for, even if it's just his own case, like how he got mistreated by the system. You can't stand up in front of a podium and talk like you Martin Luther King, but you promoting to antagonize or to disown kids who have nothing to do with what they parents did. So that's just the part that I don't understand. Like, if I say I changed my life, I ain't gangbanging no more, I'm doing it for the kids, I'm trying to help people, and then say, well, if your daddy is a rat, you a fucking mouse, it's kind of hypocritical. Because it really doesn't make you a mouse. It really don't. Like, mice don't even evolve to rats. You know that, right?
Yeah.
It's like two different creatures.
Right? Oh,
like,
bro.
you do know that, right? Like, you ever seen a baby rat?
Hell no.
No. Like, I don't even, it don't need that, my mouse don't even evolve into a rat.
Yeah.
Like, I think like that's just like a whole nother species. Like, word.
I think he probably just rapping. I don't think he really know the effect that it probably had on other people. That
I think he should though. Like, he's around all the right people and he's around to enlighten us.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure somebody says something to him about it, unless that's what they want him to promote. You never know.
Yeah.
But it's all good though. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no personal problem with him. Like, you know.
I bet that's what's up. So, you know, is there any like people that you looked up to growing up?
Rappers or people?
Either or. It could be rappers or.
I looked up to a lot of my big bros, like you know what I mean. One of my managers, Yaya, looked up to him. I looked up to another one of my good friends and managers, Joe Sachi. I looked up to a guy by the name of Larry O that's locked up right now. Free him. Kind of got my whole gang mentality and shit from him. I looked up to like C Murder from No Limit, Juvenile from Cash Money, Tupac the most than anybody, and like Cam and Mace. People who made a difference, like people who actually came and changed the world. Like those are the type of people I look up to. Like not people who got money or like people who just only have money. Like people who actually impacted the world, like changed the world. Like that's the type of shit I'm on. That's what impresses me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So what's some like New York artists that you rock with?
In what way? Cause like I know a lot of New York artists, but I don't rock with them.
I mean,
like,
it could be either you just listen to their music or you really got a personal relationship either.
Who music I listen to from New York? I listen to A Boogie music. I listen to Pop Smoke.
What's New York that?
It's Christian Dior. Who else? New York artists that's out right now that I listen to.
What is in kicking my ass?
Not too many. Not too many. Like I could actually listen to their whole mixtape. Yeah, just like I don't know. I guess A Boogie, Pop Smoke.
So it was a group of people that like you had a relationship with before, and it seemed like it kind of went bad, like with the Blixkys and shit like that.
Yeah.
So like what
It wasn't really the Blixkys, but
well, it's like people affiliated or something.
Yeah, they was affiliated with the Blixkys. I mean, they twirlers, but they not Blixkys.
Yeah, before you answer that, what's the difference? Like those dances, are those just normal dances or them gang dances or?
They gang dancers, yeah. Yeah, they gang
My
dancers.
homie from Florida, she flew out here and she in the middle of the street doing that shit. I'm like, bro, I don't know.
Yeah, you don't want to send the wrong idea. But it's just like, you know how like Crips used to have the C walk and Bloods had the B hop or B walk, and you know they stack they set and shit. It's the same thing now. Like with GDs, they like twirling, so they do like a spin.
Yeah.
And they,
So what's the kicking?
Cause it's like I don't really know the definition behind the actual kick. I just think it's a part of the dance. I think it's just I think that's just like how they soup it up, like do like, cause like remember the Harlem Shake, it was just your shoulders, so people was adding shit to it to make it more interesting. So I think maybe that part was just make it more interesting. But I don't know the definition behind the kick. But the spin is basically for twirlers, like you twirling. You feel me?
So what about the some that Pop Smoke will be doing?
They do the woo walk. See, that's everybody that's woo. They do that. That's how you know who's who in the club. By what kind of dances they doing. Then you got neutral people who do both dances and they get caught up. So it'd be crazy.
So back to the situation, like how did the situation play out, or you wasn't really rocking with those group of people?
I mean, I'm clicked up with GDs in Chicago. So when the New York GDs started heating up, they reached out to me, of course, yo, big bro, you know what I'm saying? They wanted to get linked in with Chicago artists. So I'm, all right, cool, everything come with a fee, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, they ain't had no problem. They kicked that out. Did a song with them, shot a video, it was all cool. Did a couple shows with them out of town and shit. So one day I was supposed to meet up with them, you know what I'm saying? And they ain't show up and shit. And I just ended up in a bad situation.
Oh yeah, and you feel like they was responsible or something?
I don't think they was responsible, I just think they couldn't stop it because they was like young.
Yeah.
Niggas that I was into it was older. So I think, the older guys was like, man, back off, we on this nigga.
Yeah.
And they just couldn't do nothing about it. the particular ones who had something like that you talking about.
Yeah.
Like,
so the situation
wasn't
is
really no Blixkys though.
Oh yeah.
Like it's like No Love City, and then it's like Ebbets Fields, I forgot what they call themselves, and then it's the Blixkys. The Blixkys is like more from Flatbush.
Yeah. So the people you had the issue with, they from like the Bronx?
Nah, Brooklyn.
Brooklyn too?
Brooklyn, yeah.
Yeah. So with that situation going on, is it something that could possibly one day be like talked out, or like?
Only with certain ones, like certain ones that I had a relationship with. You know what I'm saying? Like certain ones that I had a like actual report with, like Dens, Flocks, Tutu, G's. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I could talk it out with them, but like the ones that it's war. The ones that yo, I'm doing an interview.
Where you at, bro? You at an interview?
Yeah, I'm in an interview. I sent her the address, bro.
Where's that?
Jersey. I gotta call you back.
Where is
I sent her the address. Alright. So like I was saying, dude and them, like the ones that didn't have nothing to do with it, I could probably like see myself probably working with them. But the ones that I know like acted like there was something where they from and then couldn't stop it, them niggas could never speak to me again.
Makes sense. So what about I did an interview out here the last time I was out here with ours named PNBJ. Like, was he part of that crowd? Because it seemed like y'all had a relationship, and then seemed like
yeah, we was
happened.
cool, but his, you know, he's affiliated with the peoples that kind of like left me for dead. So, in a way, I took it out on him. You know what I mean? He ain't really, it ain't really no issue with me and him. He just, you know, I kind of took it out on him because I was cool with him, and I ain't expect no shit like that to happen.
Yeah. So like, do stuff like that happen often?
But to me?
Yeah, or just out here, like people
What,
you think
niggas
you could
backdooring people?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the mind frame of New York. New York is grimy.
Yeah.
Like, everybody wants to be known for being grimy in New York, so they'll do it to you just for that. Like, I'm finna do some grimy shit. Yeah. Like just because they think that's gangster, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people make it seem like being grimy is gangster. So that's who they that's probably why they hate my father, because he's probably like the fucking face of that. Like, being grimy is gangster. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's probably what the problem is. He was the one who changed New York. Like, he made it cool to kill your friends, they said. And before that, it wasn't like that. You know what I'm saying? Even though it was happening. Right. But like, when they put him on such a high pedestal for doing it, like, he's famous for it. Yeah. Like, super famous for it. And niggas like call themselves Alpo or Po or something Po to affiliate theirself with being grimy. Yeah. But flashy at the same time. Like, Po, the name Po is a lifestyle now. And it became it brainwashed the kids to think like that's all right. I think like that's probably why a lot of people don't like him. And his whole situation is like so big, because the early 90s is when it happened, well, late 80s, early 90s, and that's when New York changed from everybody getting money and just friendly competition to it being like, oh, I'm grimy, so I'm gangster. Like, yeah, like, I fuck my man baby moms, nigga, and fucking nut on his kid. Like, all that shit is cool to niggas. Like, niggas think that shit is what it is now. Like, you feel me? So
that's the same way in Chicago, that word backdooring trending. Like,
yeah, like, yo, like, and I ain't know that until I actually got to live out there. Like, I was out there living with my boy Kobe, rest in peace, on the low end. And I was like seeing a lot of shit that I couldn't see through videos. Yeah. You understand? Or there's just FaceTime conversations with the guys and shit. Like, yeah. I ain't know a lot of shit was going on out there in Chicago. I thought certain niggas couldn't even get touched out there.
Anybody get touched?
Own people's touching them. Yeah. And they be over girls. I think, yo, no funny shit, don't quote me on this, but a lot of fucking beef in Chicago be over girls, bro. I don't think there's enough girls out there, bro. Cause everybody get into it with each other over bitches, bro. Like it's not enough girls in
It's a lot of
Chicago.
hoes in Chicago. They just want to fuck all the same hoes.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is. All right, see?
Oh, hold his hat.
Yeah. Oh, I'm finna get on her, and he don't know how I feel about her. Well, what it
You know,
is.
you go do something to him, and now y'all whole hood to it. Or sometimes they have you in a situation where they did something and they don't tell you what they did, and they come tell you what somebody else did. Now you react, and then you find out she was wrong.
Yeah.
But now you into it.
Like,
so.
oh yeah, they trained her ass, and they talking about, oh, he raped me.
Yeah.
They raped me over there on that block. Fuck them. And then you get right into it with them because you want that pussy.
I heard you speaking on Kobe. Is that the same Kobe that was with Duck?
Yeah, that was that's Duck cousin.
So how did you end up getting a relationship with like the GDs in Chicago?
All right, so me and Cardi B was like